Hello friends, today we are going to discuss some question of IGCSE level which are mainly asked in IG board. You can find the answers for this question but not the proper solution. So today I will be helping you to solve these questions. Let's start. So in first question, 7x minus 5 is greater than 3 into 2 minus 5x. That means I will open the bracket and I will multiply 3 within a bracket and it will become 6 minus 15x. Now taking x term on one side and the constant on the other side, it will become 7x plus 15x is greater than 6 plus 5, which is equal to 22x is greater than 11. Therefore, x will be equal to greater than 11 by 22, which is equal to 0.5. That means your final answer will be x is greater than 0.5. Moving on to next question. Factorize completely pq minus 2q minus 8 plus 4p. In this sum, you can take q common from these two terms and then 4 common from these two terms, or else there is other way to do it. You can do is that you will be taking this two term together, pq plus 4p, and you will take minus 2q and minus 8 together. Now in this term you will be taking p common. So what will remain in a bracket, it is q plus 4, and in this term you can take minus 2 common, then in a bracket you will have q plus 4. Now from this whole term you can take q plus 4 common, and in another bracket you will be having p minus 2. So this will be your final answer, q plus 4 in one bracket and p minus 2 in another bracket. Moving on to next sum, factorize 9p square minus 25. Now by looking at the question, I remember the formula a square minus b square, which is equal to a minus b in one bracket, a plus b in other bracket. Now 9p square can be written as 3p the whole square minus 5 square. We can write 25 as 5 square. Now I can apply a square minus b square formula in this sum, which will give us 3p minus 5 in one bracket and 3p plus 5 in other bracket. So my final answer is 3p minus 5, 3p plus 5. Now moving on to next sum, solve this equation by factorizing. That means you need to split the middle term. As we know, to split the middle term we see two things: the product of first and the last term and sum of the middle term. That means I need 5x square into 18, which is equal to 90x square as my product. And I need a term which will give me addition of plus 1. Right? So that means sum should be plus 1. What are the two factors which we can take? We can take 5x square plus 10x minus 9x minus 18 is equal to 0. Now here in this two term you can see that 10x minus 9x will give you 90x square and 10x minus 9x will give you plus 1x. So that means these two terms are correct. Now I will be taking 5x common from this two term, and in a bracket I will remain with x plus 2, and in this term I will be taking minus 9 common and I will remain with x plus 2, which is equal to 0. Now from this whole term I will be taking x plus 2 common and I will remain with 5x minus 9, which is equal to 0. Now here we have two terms, x plus 2 is equal to 0 or 5x minus 9 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 2 or x is equal to 9 by 5. You can leave this solution over here or you can further solve it and get the answer as 1.8. So you have two values of x, minus 2 and 1.8. So I believe that you have understood the solution till here. And let's move on to next question. In this sum, we are given with a solid wooden prism of length 50 centimeter and a cross section is also given to us of a prism which is a regular pentagon, which you can see over here. The prism is made by removing 5 identical pieces of wood from a solid wooden cylinder. Diagram 2 shows the cross section of cylinder, center O and radius 15 centimeter. First part, we need to find the angle of AOB. Now we need to find angle of AOB. Now you can see that O is the center of the circle and we know that the center of the circle is 360 degree. Therefore, angle AOB will be equal to 360 upon 5. Why 5? Because it is divided into pentagon. That means 5 different triangles which will be equal to 72 degree. So your answer will be 72 degree. Now we need to find the area of triangle AOB. As we know that when angle is given to you, sides are given to you, to find the area of triangle we have formula area of triangle AOB is equal to half into AB into sine C. Now over here, as we know that these are the identical pieces, that means OA is equal to OB. So it's forming an isosceles triangle. OA is 15 centimeter and OB is 15 centimeter. So here your A will be 15 into 15 and sine C will be sine 72 degree, which is equal to, if you use your calculator and find the value, you will get answer as 107 centimeter square. So your answer is 107 centimeter square. Now moving on to next sum, to find the area of pentagon ABCDE. Okay, now I know that area of triangle AOB is what? 107 centimeter square. To find the area of pentagon ABCDE, I will be multiplying, because as I know I have 5 triangles over here which are identical. So to get the area of pentagon ABCDE will be equal to 5 into area of triangle AOB, which will be equal to 5 into 10, which will be equal to 535 centimeter square. Now in next part, we need to find the volume of wood removed from the cylinder. To find the volume of wood removed from the cylinder, we'll find the volume of cylinder minus volume of prism and then we will get the answer. Now as you know, to find the wood removed, we'll find the volume of cylinder and then volume of this prism. I will subtract both the values and get the answer. So as I know that the volume of cylinder is pi r square h minus volume of prism will be a last value which was 535 into 50, a length. The volume of prism is the area of your two-dimensional figure, which was area of pentagon into length. So substituting the value over here, it will become pi into 15 into 15 into 50 minus 26750. So here this value will become 35343 minus 26750, which will be equal to approximately 593. So this will be your approximate answer, which is 8593 centimeter cube. Now see, whenever you have this kind of question, a range is given to you. Now for this question, the range is, if you are getting answer between 8590 to 8625, your answer will be correct. So these are the range. There will be a range for every question. So this is the range for this question. If you are getting answer between these two values, that means your answer is correct. So now moving on to next part, wherein we need to calculate the total surface area of prism. So total surface area of prism will be equal to area of two pentagons plus area of 5 rectangles. Now, as I know that area of two pentagons will be the value, the area of first pentagon was 535. We will multiply this by 2 and we will get the value as 1070, which is the area of two pentagons. Now, to find the area of 5 rectangles, I will multiply 5 into length into breadth. Now over here, I know the length. That means what? I know the length, this thing which is 50, and I need to find the breadth, that is AB. So this will become 50 into AB. Now this is your AB. First you need to calculate, find the value of AB. So to get the value of AB, you will consider triangle AOB. As you know that in triangle AOB, your angle AOB was equal to 72 degree, right? As we know that your angle was equal to 72 degree and your both the lengths were 15 centimeter. So to find the value of AB, I will be applying sine rule. So by sine rule, sine 72 upon AB is equal to sine 54 upon 15. Now from where I got this 54? As I know that this angle is 72, and this is isosceles triangle, that means angle A is equal to angle B. So this will become 54 and this will also become 54. Now by applying sine rule, I will get the value of AB. Therefore AB will be equal to sine 54 it will be sine 72 into 15 the whole upon sine 54. So when you will calculate it, you will get the value of AB is equal to 17.63 centimeter. Now using this value of AB, I will be calculating the area of 5 rectangle, which will be equal to 5 into 50 into 17.63. which is equal to, now I will segregate this so that you don't get confused. And when you are finding the value of this, so your final answer for 5 into 550 into 17.6 is equal to 4407.5. Now the final value to find the TSA of prism, as I told you, so TSA of prism will be equal to sum of these two values, which will be 1070 plus 4407.5, which is equal to 5477.5, which is equal to 5477.5. So I will write the answer in the given place, centimeter square. So now again you can see that in this question you will be having a range. For this question the range is 5470 to 5480. So if you are getting value between these two terms, that means your answer is correct. So there is always a range. You can get the answer. If you use the calculator value, you will get exactly this is the answer which you will get. But if you are rounding off the values before calculating it, then your answer might differ. But if it is falling in this range, your answer will be correct. So moving on to next sum. In this question, it is given to us that quadrilateral ABCD and PQRS are similar. In similar, that means the first thing which we understand, when two figures are similar to each other, that means the corresponding sides will be in proportion. The ratio of the corresponding side will be equal. Now we need to find angle SPQ. To find angle SPQ, as it is given to us that these two figures are similar, angle SPQ will be equal to angle DAB, which is given to us as 118 degree. So our answer will be 118 degree. This will be our answer. It is very important, students, to write your answer in a given place, or else you will lose mark. Now the length SR, we need to find length SR. As I told you, for similar figure the ratio of corresponding sides are equal. That means these two values are given to us. That means AB upon PQ, this ratio will be equal to DC upon SR. Now substituting the values over here, AB is what? 8. 8 by 4 is equal to 6 by SR. Now cross multiplying this term and we'll get the value as SR is equal to 6 into 4 the whole upon 8. So my value for SR will be 3 centimeter. Similarly, for the length DA, you will find the ratio. So ratio will be again AB upon PQ, which is equal to DA upon SP. Now substituting the value here, it will become 8 by 4, which is equal to DA upon 3.7. Now the value cross multiplication, so DA will be equal to, using your calculator you can get the answer, it's 7.4 centimeter. Moving on to next question. We need to complete the statement, corresponding pair of sides of any two similar figure are always in proportion. So you can write the answer as proportional. Or you can write similar, or you can say it is equal, then also you will get the marks for it. Now in next question it is asked, draw the sketches of two rectangles which are not similar. Okay, when can you say that two rectangles are not similar? When the ratio of the corresponding sides are not equal. So right now I'm not using scale and pencil to draw the diagram, but I will give you the rough figure how to do it. So for example, if you have a rectangle of this size, and say the length is 3 centimeter over here and this is 2 centimeter, this all are 90 degree, as we know that in rectangle all the angles are 90 degree, and the other side is, say this is 4 centimeter and this is 5 centimeter. So in this question you can see, if you find the ratio of these two terms, you will not get the similar value. So these two triangles are not congruent to each other. Now in this sum, we need to draw the locus of all the points inside the quadrilateral, above which are 10 centimeter from point A. Now what you have to do is, in this sum, you need to draw the locus from point A, the distance of 10 centimeter. First you will take a rounder and you, from the scale you will see 10 centimeter. You will keep this point on point A and then draw the arc. So this will be the locus from point A at a distance of 10 centimeter. Right, I will make it dark so that you can see it. So this is what we are getting over here at a distance of 10 centimeter. Now second point, we need to find the locus of line AB at a distance of 6 centimeter. So using your scale, you will mark 6 centimeter, which is over here. From point B, it is over here, and like the same way you can move and mark 3 to 4 points, and then you can join this point, because we know that the locus of any line will be parallel to that particular line. So here it will be like this, this point, and I will join this point. So here this thing. So this point will be the locus for the line AB at a distance of 6 centimeter. Third thing, using straight edge and compass only, construct the locus of point inside the quadrilateral ABCD which are equidistant from line AB and line BC. That means you need to draw the angle bisector. Now to draw the angle bisector from point B, you will place the pointer on B and mark a line over here and at this place, right? So this 2 mark, I will make it dark so that you can, these are the 2 marks which I got, and without changing the radius, we will mark one more arc from this point and then one more arc from this point. Again I will color it so that it will be visible, this 2 point. Now I will join the arc from point B. This line is the angle bisector, and this is the point which is equidistant from AB and BC. So this is the point which I will be getting in this thing. Next, this diagram is the scale diagram for 1 centimeter, represents 20 meter. The park has fences along AB, BC, CD and DA. There are gates at A, B, C and D. There is a play area which is less than 200 meter. Now 200 meter will be how many centimeter? It will be 10 centimeter, because I know that 1 centimeter is equal to 20 meter. So 10 centimeter will be equal to 200 meter from point A and nearer to fence AB, then to fence BC on the diagram. Shaded this area clearly and label it point P. Now, as I know that from point AB, it is nearer to point A and at a distance of 200 meter from gate A and near to fence AB. So this area, this will be the area which we can shade, and we will name this as P. The first part. Second part, it will be, there is a quiet area which is more than 200 meter from gate A. More than 200 meter means it will move this side, and more than 120 meter, that means 12 centimeter. So it will be 6 centimeter from this distance. And I know that this is 6 centimeter from this distance from fence AB. On the diagram, shade the area clearly. So this area will be the area which they are talking about. So this will we will name it as Q, mark and point. Okay, third question. A statue S is 200 meter from gate A and 120 meter from this. That means the interconnection of this point, and we will name this as S. Now, how far is the statue for gate C? So first we'll find the distance in centimeter. What is the distance between the centimeter of S and, which is near about 1.5 centimeter. So here it is at a distance of 1.5 centimeter. As I know that 1 centimeter is equal to 20, therefore 0.5 centimeter will be equal to 10 centimeter, 10 meter, right? Therefore 1.5 centimeter will be equal to 30 meter. So my answer will be 30 meter. This is how we will get the value of this question. Moving on to next question. Now here it is given to us that A, B, C, D is a trapezium. We need to calculate the length of AD. Now here we can see that this is right angle triangle. So by using Pythagoras theorem, AD square will be equal to 4.7 square plus 2.6 square, which is equal to 28.85. Therefore your AD will be equal to 5.37 centimeter. So my answer is 5.37 centimeter. Now second part, calculate the size of angle BCD. First of all, I will be drawing the perpendicular from point B on CD. So here the value BE, let's name this as E. Here the value BE is equal to AF, which is 4.7, because this is the parallel length of the trapezium and which is equal. Now to calculate the value of CE, CE will be equal to the whole term, that is 17 centimeter, that is DC, minus your FE part minus your DF part. So CE will be equal to DC minus DF minus FE, which will be equal to 17 minus 11 minus 2.6, and the value is 3.4 centimeter. Now I got this value as 4.7 and this value as 3.4 centimeter. Now angle, as I know that angle BEC is equal to 90 degree. Yes. So by applying the formula to get angle C, I will be applying the formula tan C is equal to tan C is equal to opposite upon adjacent. As I know, by trigonometric function, it is opposite upon adjacent, which will be equal to 4.7 upon 3.4. Therefore, angle C will be equal to tan inverse of 4.7 upon 3.4. So using your calculator, you will get a value of angle C. So angle BCD will be equal to 54.1 degree. Now again, when I am saying it is 54.1 degree, you will be having a range. As I told you, there is always a range. So range for this question will be 54.1 to it can extend till 54.12, or it can be 54.11. So whichever the value it is, it will be considered and it is correct. Now next part, calculate the area of trapezium ABCD. Now to get the area of trapezium ABCD, the formula is area of trapezium ABCD. It is equal to half into sum of the parallel sides, which is AB plus DC into height, which will be equal to half into AB is given to us 11 centimeter into 17. Sorry, I made a mistake. It will be half into 11 plus 17 into the height, which is 4.7, and it is equal to half into it will be 28 into 4.7. So final answer which I will be getting over here after solving this, it will be 65.8 centimeter square. So your final answer will be 65.8 centimeter square. Now the next part of the same question is asked, a similar trapezium has perpendicular height 9.4 centimeter. Calculate the area of this trapezium. Okay, the first thing, as I know that the area of new trapezium upon area of the existing trapezium, the scale factor is always equal to k square. So it is area of say new trapezium upon area of trapezium ABCD will be equal to k square. Now the height is given to us. So height of new trapezium is equal to 9.4 upon 4.7 the whole square, which will be equal to 2 square. So the value of k square will be what? 4. Here the k square will be what? 4. Right? Now I will be substituting this value and in this equation, so this will be carry forward and I will get value as area of new trapezium will be equal to, I know that k square is 4 into area of trapezium ABCD. As in previous question we have got the value of area of trapezium as you all can see, it is 65.8 centimeter square. I will be taking this value and substituting over here, so this will become 65.8. so my final answer will be 263.2 centimeter square, rounding off, and we'll get the value as 263. Now in next sum, for this diagram we need to find the order of rotational symmetry. Now as we know what is the order of rotational symmetry, that every time we move the figure it is looking similar at the point of axis. It is same one time, two time, again we can see that it is looking exactly same as the original figure. This is also looking same as the original figure. and this is also looking same as the original figure. So the order of rotational symmetry will be 4. Okay. Next part, the number of lines of symmetry. As we can see that diagonally, if we are drawing a line of symmetry, we are not getting the similar figure. Similarly, if we are drawing it in this manner, we can see that the white part is not going to overlap because we have black part over here. This is not similar, so we will not have any line of symmetry in this figure, so it will be 0. Now moving on to the next part for this question is that the prism below has 6 square faces and a regular hexagonal cross section. Write down the number of planes, symmetry of. See, I have drawn the 2-dimensional figure for, or the, you can say, a cross section for the regular hexagon, and we can see that we have a 6 plane of symmetry. The one which will be joining the points to points, that means this will be your first line of symmetry, this will be your second line of symmetry, this will be your third line of symmetry. Now you can see that we have this square, and exactly opposite to that I have one more square, and I can draw one more line of symmetry like this, which will be fourth one. Similarly, for this figure I will be having one line over here, so if I draw, I will have one more line of symmetry in this way. Similarly, for this question I will be having one more, which is 6. I have drawn over here so that you can understand, and the 7th one will be in between the hexagon. So in all I have 7 planes of symmetry for this prism. Now in next question, a boat B is at sea near the coast of Namibia. The diagram is drawn to scale. Measure the bearing from boat of A. First I will draw the figure, I will complete the figure, I will join everything in this. This is boat B over here, and Walvis Bay. I will join this, and I will also join B with Udrich. So this is the angle of north. So when I am calculating the measure of bearing from boat to Walvis Bay, I will be keeping this over here at the point and see what angle I am getting. So as you can see, it is 12 degree over here. So this is going to be 12 degree. Now to find the value till boat, the bearing till Liudrich will be, here it is 133. It is 133 degree. Now the straight line distance from Walvis Bay to Liudrich, it's 500 kilometer. What is the scale of a diagram? So if I am considering this, first I will be measuring the distance in centimeter, which is around say it is 9.6 centimeter. 9.6 centimeter. So 500 kilometer upon 9.6 centimeter. So for 1 centimeter I am getting approximately 51.5 kilometer distance. So this will be the scale of the diagram. Now to find the distance of the boat from Liudrich, it will be, say first we'll calculate it. It will be near about 4. Say it is 4.2. So you will multiply this 4.2 with 51.5 and you will get answer near about 208 or 210, like that. So again for this question you will having a range which will start from 205 to 215 kilometer. So if you are getting any answer between these range, you will get the full marks. Okay, moving on to next sum. In this sum, we are given with the values of triangle ABC and few values of P, Q, O. In first part, we need to show that the area of triangle ABC is 26.5 centimeters square, correct to 1 decimal places. So to find the value of area of triangle ABC, I will be applying the formula half into BC into sine A. Now this is the formula which we use when sides and the angle are given to you. We use trigonometric formula to find the area of triangle ABC, and we'll substitute the value. So this will become half into 8 into 8 into sine 56. So when you will put this value in calculator, and you will get the answer as 26.5 centimeter. So this is the answer which you will be writing over here, 26.5 centimeter square. So this will be your answer. Moving on to the next question, we need to find the area of sector OPQ is equal to the area of triangle ABC. Calculate the sector angle X. Now I need to find the sector angle X. That means I need to find this value. Now what is given to us, that area of triangle ABC is equal to area of sector OPQ. Right? That means 26.5 is equal to theta by 360. What is the formula to find area of sector? It is theta by 360 into pi r square. Now over here theta is x. 360 into pi into 6.5 is the radius, the whole square. Now taking x, keeping x over here and taking all the other values on the other side, this will become 26.5 into 360 the whole upon pi into 6.5 the whole square. Now when you will calculate it, you will get answer as 72 degree. So your answer will be over here as 72 degree. This is how you will solve this question, and we have more part for this particular question. The next part is to calculate the perimeter of sector OPQ. As we know, the perimeter of a sector is the arc length. We know the formula of arc length. It is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Now over here theta, as we already calculated it, it is 72 degree upon 360 into 2 pi 6.5, which will be equal to 8.16. Now perimeter means it will become arc length. I will explain you how it is. The arc length, I got the value of PQ. PQ is how much? It is 8.16. This is the radius 6.5 and this is the radius 6.5. I will add everything and I will get the perimeter. So perimeter will be equal to 8.16 plus 6.5 plus 6.5, which is equal to 21.2 centimeter. So 21.2 centimeter will be your perimeter. The diagram shows a sector of circle radius r. Show that the area shaded segment is 1.4 r square and this value is 1 upon 3 pi minus 1. So area of shaded segment is this. We need to prove this part. First, area of to find the area of shaded segment, it is area of the whole sector, area of sector minus area of triangle. So I know that area of sector is theta by 360 into pi r square minus area of triangle, it's half into r square into sine 30. Now from this two value I can take half r square common, because I can see that this is the common part over here. So if I take half r square common from this question, this theta is 30. So 30 upon 180, as I have taken 1 by 2 common, this 360 will become 180, and into pi. I will not write r square because I have taken r square common, minus half r square is already out, so it is sine 30. I know the value of sine 30. It is, I'm just cancelling it so that it will be easy. 1 upon 6 pi minus sine 30, it's half. Now I can take half common throughout the bracket. So outside it will be half into half, that is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 r square, and in a bracket it will be 1 by 3 pi minus 1 centimeter square. And this is how we prove. So this is hence proof. This is how you can prove it. There are other ways to do it. You can use any of the method which better suits you, and you can do it accordingly in that way. And so the last part of my session, for this session, it is to find the area of segment. Is 5 centimeter square. I will continue this thing over here, as after we have proved this part and this question, what is given to us, that the area of segment is 5 centimeter square. It is already given to me. Then I need to find the value of r over here. So as I know that 1 upon 4 r square, 1 upon 3 pi minus 1 is equal to 5. This will be equal to what? Therefore 1 upon 4 r square, 5 upon 1 upon 3 pi minus 1. I am taking this whole term in the denominator. Therefore r square will be equal to, if you solve this equation, you will get answer as 106 into, taking 4 on the other side, this will become 4. Therefore r is equal to root of 424, and you get answer of r as 20.6 centimeter. So this is what you will get the answer for this thing. And this is how we'll solve the question of IGCSE board. These are the few questions which you can understand. I believe this video will help you to understand and solve the question like this. If you have any query, any doubt, you can write the comment below. And if you like my video and if it is helping you in any way, please like, subscribe and share as much as possible, so that the one who needs it, they can get it. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.